morning, guys. Yesterday was kind of a good day. It rained. We had a pretty good thunderstorm come through. Just about noon, I had finished moving the wheel line, got everything set up, and had gotten to the house, and then we lost power. So I waited until, and it just bumped the power, so it wasn't off for very long, maybe 5 minutes, if even that long. And I was texting my husband because I was telling him we were having a pretty good thunderstorm. He's like, pray for rain. I said, oh, it's already raining. I mean, it was pouring. So I was hoping it was going to last longer than it did. It didn't last quite as long as I was hoping it would, but we got a pretty good rain, and I waited till about 2 to turn the water back on, but I didn't come back out last night to move this because it had been such a basically a short day for water. So I'm just waiting for it to finish draining, and I have to split the wheel line apart today because I've hit that jog in the fence where if I roll it again, it's going to go over the fence. So I need to split the wheel line this morning, which will take a little bit more time. Yep, 2 babies. One adult, not sure where the other one is. Hi, Herman. Good morning. Come on. I know, huh? Good boy. Good boy. Well, my garlic is coming up very, very well. However, it needs watered. And I can't remember if there's another row over here somewhere, or if this was my last row right in through here. And so I want to get this side weeded and then get my tomatoes planted on this side. That's the plan today. We'll see how far I get. Mister, what are you doing up here? And where have you been? You are soaked. This is going to be an issue now that you've figured out how to come up here. Little piggy. Come on, let's go back down to the barn. Come on, Herman. Yeah, I know. The rocks hurt your feet. Come on, Herman. Hey, Herman. Herman. Come on. Herman. Oh, I hate that dog. Come on, Herman. 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 Go tell your brother to shut up, would you? He's being a pest. Come on, Herman. He wants to walk on the grass where it doesn't hurt his feet. I mean it. I want you to go back to the barn. Herman, I'm not joking. Back to the barn. You have been digging up like crazy. I am scared to see what the other side of my house looks like. No, we're going back to the barn. No, we're going back to the barn. Come on, down the hill. Nope. You little turd. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. Now that you've figured out how to come up to the house, let's just go feed you and put you away for the night. Get a pig, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Hey, Casper. Herman. Come on, let's go put you away. Come on, let's eat. I know, you just, come on. Come on. Come on. You're okay, Casper. Come on. Apparently he was over being outside, so he went and kicked Casper out of his spot under the quail pen rather than going back into his pen. Pigs are not stupid. Stubborn, yes. Stupid, no. Come on. You really can't not, can you? Ooh, I'm gonna get wet. Okay, so I know he was over here somewhere, but I don't, June, get out of there, June. But I don't see anything rooted up. At least nothing like terribly obvious. I need to move that. I just don't know where to move it. I need to move it back onto my flower bed. And this tree, this side of the lawn. But I really want to get this side of the lawn mowed first before I move it. But I'm trying to get my garden finished first. It's back to the just not enough of me to go around during the day. So let's keep unearthing that last row of garlic. The other rows I'm not too worried about. They're pretty tall, and my husband did weed eat between them earlier. I just want to get this section weeded from the last row over so that I can plant my tomatoes in here. And then get out of my garden. You guys are killing me. And then Maverick is driving me nuts. But I can't let him loose yet because he wants to be right where I'm at and he will destroy everything I'm doing. So I've got to wait till I'm finished with this before I let him out. So, yeah, let's finish this. Realistically, I have just down to the post right here. That's it. It's not very big garden. Not like my other garden, which I don't know. I need to get to that one. I'm just trying to get my tomatoes in the ground before they die. Much better. Basically, the goal is to plant them and Hope they live.
Done. Continue. Submit. Submit. Buy leftover print, duplicate, controlled hunt, applications, and awards. Suppose it's an award.
Wouldn't it just be your...
Oh, wait.
Tag?
Oh, shh. Be very quiet. Elk, no go. Deer, 1042, not selected, which is the rifle. 1080, which is archery, selected because it's a unlimited. Antelope, not selected. Okay. So now, so you're a loser. So now I got to see if I can get from you to me, without
having to start the whole process over.
I don't want to wait. There was 43,500 and something on there. Okay, so.
Okay, say that again.
I'm pissed.
Put you back in line, and what number are you?
I'm 6,861 in line now. It took me like more than an hour sitting in line last time.
For 35 seconds of checking.
35 seconds of being, and all I wanted to do was log out and log back in. Because I already had the website.
Well, apparently they only let you check for one person. You should have checked for yourself, because I don't care.
I know you don't care, but I care more for you than I care for me.
Okay. Hunts are important in his world. So the only thing I drew on was archery.
Archery. So we can still archery deer hunt, which is what we were planning on doing.
I know, but I suck at archery.
So get better. Practice.
Mm-hmm. You're funny.
So, yeah.
In all my spare time.
Yeah, basically.
I had to wait for my husband and my daughter to check their hunts. We're all losers this year. So everything we put in on, other than our archery hunts, which are pretty much a given, we did not draw on anything. So we can look for open hunts, but the controlled hunts we're pretty much out of luck for. So we will see what we come up with for the upcoming season. I desperately need to go through my freezers. We still have a ton of venison. I don't know that we have that much elk left in there, but I know we've got a ton of deer. So yeah, we'll see what else we got in there, and go through it all and see what we come up with as to what we actually need. That may change our plans a little bit. not terrible. I mean, I can't go any further. Would like it if it was a little closer to the fence line down on that end. But we are pretty good on this end. So this will stay here today and tomorrow. That way we can get these trees. We like to give them 24 hours of water. So this will give them a day and a half of water. The rest of today, all of tomorrow, and we will move it Saturday morning. And then that will work, because Saturday morning I will have my husband here to help me attach the two lines back together. And it takes two of us. I cannot do it by myself. So yeah, this worked out pretty well. My husband has been in charge of the door and putting the chicken coop together. Let's see what he did.
Just had you.
So he's a little more fancy than I am. He put a frame around the door that I made to make it work. So the door is dooring.
The door is dooring.
He put hinges on it. And he's got the back all finished. So it's all tight. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
I'm probably going to put 2 more hinges on this since I have them.
Okay.
Because I didn't know if I was going to need them for here or not.
Right.
But.
And then we need to put a board across here or wiring of some sort to keep stuff from crawling under. Because our chicken coop used to come and enclose this whole thing. So we only had to worry about this side, which we did wire, of stuff crawling under. And it's got a board on the back, so that's not an issue. So we just need something like that on the other side so nothing comes out. Because the chickens used to lay under here and then come out on the front and sides.
Yep.
So we are gaining. Still need to move that post over. We need to put another post here so this doesn't move. And I still need to wire this. And then he needs to put a top on here. So maybe, hopefully by this weekend, we will have this done.
So if you count 5 down, 4, 5. So this will need to get wired to there.
Okay.
And then down at the bottom.
And then 5, and then all the way down to the bottom, or just 5 more down?
No, to the bottom.
Okay.
Well, I think I did the other one like maybe 1 up. I can't remember.
Okay.
Because I can't
I know this side has a lot more slack than the other side did for some reason.
And if there's extra and it hangs beyond like where my foot is here, then we'll just shovel gravel or dirt along there.
So I thought I saw a thing.
Did they like lay fencing along there to keep stuff from digging under it?
No, they put cedar blocks.
Cedar blocks.
Cinder.
Oh, I'm like going, okay, cinder blocks.
They both start with a C. And then planted flowers in them.
No.
Oh, come on. It'll be pretty. And the chickens can't get to it because they can't get through this. They can't get through the wire. And then...
You do remember that you've been letting your pig wander, right?
Oh, crap.
And who showed up at your garden this morning?
And he did show up at the garden this afternoon.
So you think planting pansies for the pig to eat is a
Dumb idea. And how would I water them? Because you haven't hooked up my hydrant yet.
You are correct. So let's just baby steps, sweetie, baby steps.